The 2025 Essence Festival of Culture celebrated its 30th anniversary in New Orleans, July the 4th weekend. And once again, KBZE was live on Radio Row. Here are our highlights.
Well, hello, everybody. We've got the pleasure of interviewing Orleans Parish Sheriff Susan Hutson. How are you doing today?
I'm great.
You are one tough lady. I would not want your job for anything in the world.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people told me that. They do know that running the jail is crazy.
That's going to be one of my first questions. How many women are in positions like yours across the country?
It's not a great deal of women that are actually sheriffs around the country. In fact, I did a little research. I'm the first black woman sheriff in Louisiana history, but there've only been 8 states with a black woman sheriff.
Wow.
So it's a pretty low numbers in terms of I'd say probably less than 20% around the country. So yeah, it's pretty low.
What got you into law enforcement?
You know, I'm a lawyer by trade. I was a defense attorney. I was a prosecutor. And then I monitored the police for 17 years. And my last place was here in New Orleans, monitoring the New Orleans Police Department. And I decided that, you know, I made a lot of recommendations, but, you know, the leader of the organization decided whether to take those or not. I decided, okay, I don't want to make recommendations anymore. I want to make it happen. So I ran for sheriff 4 years ago, won, beat a 17-year incumbent, and I'm in the May issue of Essence as well.
All right.
So, trying
That's
to...
incredible, but you don't find many attorneys who, you know, everybody thinks an attorney is a big job. To leave all of that, to get into public service, that is so admirable. But then some people would ask why. You know, and you just said it. You made so many suggestions throughout your careers, and you felt like none of them were being heard, or some of them were being heard.
So hard, but you know, you think about it, and I think it was Mandela who said, you stop pulling people out of downriver and stop throwing them in upriver. So deals with the root causes of crime. That Orleans Justice Center, which is the jail here in Orleans Parish that I run, 90% look just like me. Black and brown, mostly black folks in there. So we know that I'm the largest provider of mental health in the state. We're dealing with mental health, addiction, and trauma, and we got to do something about those things. So I ran for sheriff to deal with those root causes of crime. I've had to deal with loved ones with mental health issues, addiction. You've seen that in the street. So we can do better, and that's why I ran.
You know, as a law enforcement officer, but as a journalist, I've always felt our law is statewide. And I'm a native New Orleanian. Our law statewide, though, was just screwed up. For someone to get a hard... So many young guys that I've seen get ridiculous sentences for marijuana possession. And you know, when they're... You know, first of all, it's becoming a commonality, although there's a lot of fight against it. And then you see these charges for coke and these other things. It's just, some of them are lesser. It's mind-boggling.
Yeah, the system's been unfair for a long time. And I was a lawyer in that system for a long time, and I was like, if I just do a little bit better, we'll be all right. If all lawyers did better, it'd be all right, and that's not true. The laws, everything is built to hold people down. And so if I know that now, I can be a part of breaking that system down to the best extent I can, one after in the system, and trying to get all of them to move. And here in Orleans Parish, most people are trying to move in that direction. Most government officials want to do something better.
Well, I know we're experiencing Essence. You know, we're trying to get through the summer, but the fall is quickly around the corner. I know you were running for re-election. You put your campaign on pause. Are you going to pick it back up again?
Yeah, I'm going to make the announcement coming up this week. It's time to go. I'll qualify this week coming up, and it's time to go, and I'm not going to stop. The story has not been told about what went on. What I found when I got here, what we've done to help fix what's broken, and to deal with the culture. We want a whole different culture, and it's working. So none of the good things sell, right? So you gotta make sure in this campaign everybody knows what we've done. The men and women of this department have given me everything, and we want the people. We're proud of that work.
It's a pleasure and an honor to meet you.
Appreciate that.
Congratulations on your profiling Essence. And by the way, Essence, I'm assuming it's all one there.
Major issues got the article, but the beautiful one also for July.
Right. You are one. You're the first African American child in Louisiana.
Woman.
And then one at only 20% across the country.
Very low percentage.
Wow, that's really Have fun with that.
Thank you for having me.